A healthy man has 1,000 wishes, but an unhealthy man only has one wish, and that is to not get sick. So this Wednesday, I was just cycling with my friend Martin the other day, like this Wednesday, 17th September 2024. It was the morning, I was just working out. We planned it the night before. Let's just go cycle at GCE. Shah Alam. Let's just go cycle for 2 hours, two loops. We want to do three loops, but we ended up doing two loops because I felt kind of tired for some reason. I don't know why. And then we were supposed to do a 30-minute run after that, but we ended up doing 15 minutes. Normally, I would try to power my way through it, but for some reason today, my body felt kind of off. So we went back, we ate breakfast, we talked about I Show Speed, eating that Romley burger. That guy's funny as hell. But yeah, man. So, you know, it felt like a normal day, but I caught, my body just felt wrong that day. And then I was coughing and I had this runny nose. Normally I always have runny noses, but this time like I felt like my body heating up and I didn't really feel that comfortable. So I went back home. I thought like, okay, I'm just gonna sleep. I feel tired now. I'm just gonna go sleep. Hopefully, when I wake up, I think when I wake up, everything is gonna be well. So I went to sleep. I went to sleep. Then I had like a nightmare thing. I had a bad dream, and then I woke up, and I felt so sick. I felt like I was gonna die. I was gonna die. Honestly, I thought I was going to die. Seriously, I had those thoughts. It was that bad. Like I've never had a fever like that for quite a long time already, and I could really feel it. Like it was really really bad, man. Really really bad. It was so bad that it made me rethink the life choices that I've made. About eating all the unhealthy foods, the McDonald's ice cream, the choco top, the Oreo McFlurry, all the freaking mooncake I ate over the past few weeks, which was a lot. I ate a lot of mooncakes, bro. The only reason why didn't really gain that much weight is because I work out a lot too, so I can just burn it off easily. But yeah, man. But it just made me rethink all those life choices because when you eat those foods, it's like it's really heaty. Eat hay, it really is not good for your health. And I ate too many of those foods. It made me really think like, damn, I don't think I want to do that to my body like anymore. I think about my dad. My dad used to drink a lot of alcohol, like because he had to entertain his clients. He would always drink alcohol with his customers, just to get the business, because that's what you had to do. You had to drink beer with the clients so they like you and then they will be more willing to do business with you. And until one day, I think a doctor told him like, hey man, you have some thing in your liver, and if you keep drinking alcohol, you're not gonna be it's not gonna be good, man. You're not gonna live very long if you keep drinking alcohol. And after that day, after the doctor told him, that was the last straw, like, yeah. And then he stopped drinking alcohol after that day. After the doctor told him like, you're not gonna see your kids grow up if you keep drinking that alcohol. And yeah, I feel like that on that day, Wednesday or Thursday, that it was kind of like that moment for me. Like, sure, I'm gonna eat some unhealthy food sometimes, but I'm gonna make sure that I reduce it. I'm gonna make sure I don't eat too much of it. I don't want to eat too much of it anymore because it really messes up with your health, and I don't want to hurt my body anymore. That's just a lesson that I learned. It's a reminder. It is kind of like a blessing in disguise from God saying like, hey man, you gotta take care of your health, bro. Like that high fever that he gave me, it's it's a sign. It's like, take care of your health. Stop putting your body with shit. Like, start eating healthier. Like, come on. So that's how I took it. And then I realized I also slept like I also sleep like I sleep like really, really late sometimes. Sometimes I do like 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, then only I fall asleep. Sometimes I wake up early, 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock. So it's not really enough sleep. So from this sickness, I don't want to sleep that late anymore. Like taking this video, for example, I would normally take it at around 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock. But today I'm taking it at 10 p.m. or, yeah, 10 p.m. So I'm taking it earlier so that I can sleep earlier. I don't want to sleep late anymore. I think it's unhealthy for you. And I'm sure my 80-year-old self would thank me for taking care of my body, for sleeping early. So I might as well do it now. And if you're watching this, you might as well do it now too. You don't have to wait till you're sick like me to realize all these things. Because you already know. But you kind of have to get, so I guess you kind of have to, I already know these things before, but you kind of have to get punched in the face before you can before you actually wake up, So I think I've woken up a bit after this sickness. I'm like, okay, I don't want to feel like that ever again. So I'm going to eat clean and I'm going to sleep earlier. And one more thing is my car too. My car is really, really dirty. Really, really dirty, bro. Even my parents, my sister, everybody in my family. I'm sure my teammates think my car is dirty too. But I always say like, man, it's a triathlon. I do triathlon, I do swimming, cycling, running. Like, of course it's gonna be dirty. And I think that's just an excuse. That's just an excuse that I give myself. That's just cope. That's cope that I give myself. And I think that's not a really good cope. It's not a really good thing to do. To say like, oh yeah, just because I do triathlons, my car gets to be dirty. No. I don't care what you do. Your car has to be clean regardless. And it wasn't. And I think that contributed to it as well because, maybe the germs went in and then went to my body and then I got the sickness. I got the flu or I got influenza because I was not particular. I did not always clean my car. And now I gotta be more responsible with my car and make sure it's always clean. No matter what, invest some time in cleaning. So I don't get a sickness like this again. Like, being sick like this is not fun. 3-4 days, you can't work, you can't go on appointments, you can't train, you can't do Ironmans. Like, if I had this during my race, man, I'll be damn upset, bro. I spent 2,000 ringgit, 3,000 ringgit total just for that race. So I can't waste it. I can't waste it. So yeah, I really have to sleep early now. Gotta eat cleaner. And I gotta sleep early, eat cleaner, and clean my car and make sure my car is always clean. Yeah, I think that's the 3 things I got from this sickness, from falling sick. I don't want to feel like this again. I don't ever want to feel like this again. And to anyone that's feeling sick out there, you're not alone. I'm here with you. I'm still sick right now, as you can see from my flu. But yeah, man, you're gonna get through it. I hope you remember the feeling when you're really sick, when you have super high fever, when you feel like you're gonna die. Remember that feeling. Remember that feeling every time you wanna eat unhealthy, when you have that craving and you wanna eat that sugary food. Think about that. Think about that feeling you get when you have high fever, like you wanna die like that. Think about that. If you eat that donut, you're probably gonna have that feeling. That's why I tell myself, at least, Okay, maybe one is okay, but if you eat more than that, then you gotta be careful. Like, yeah, I guess that's what being sick taught me. You know, I mean, I've been sick a few times before this, but I think the last time was like 2, 3 years ago. I don't remember being this sick. I normally don't talk about being sick or having a high fever. I like to think that I'm always in good health, which for the most part I am. But sometimes you catch the flu and maybe you get COVID or you have influenza and you can't really control things. So yeah. Anyways, I'm also getting a bit tired now. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.